Welcome to Hammered and Cheese. I am one of your hosts, Dean the Genetic Marvel, and with me is Mr. Cole Clayton, who is drinking today what?
Oh, me, Southern Comfort.
Southern
Good
Comfort,
stuff.
like a degenerate. And Kyle, right out of the gate, I would like to thank Cole for his sacrifice, getting drunk every Tuesday, and to think he would give up the one day he used to be sober.
Like it is a sacrifice for you guys. Like I
It's,
was really
that's fair.
Tuesday to get drunk. Come on, that's the one day that was keeping me like normal, like everyone else.
Only here because Josh was supposed to be here. Thanks a lot there, Joey. Really appreciate you. Team Soko. Where the redheaded chick? Jesus, U-Haul, you dirty pervert. She will be coming back. She will be eventually.
Just keep tuning in until you see her.
Yeah, you just got to keep on tuning in. You got to keep on viewing, and then she'll show up. It's you have to keep on supporting, otherwise it's not going to happen. So she's got to know that you're here.
She told us we had to pay her next time.
There's Dorito. Joey likes wiener. That's for sure accurate. He's definitely in the closet. She fat, but she all that. What's up, Dorito? How you doing, brother? So today we were looking at different things to make. There are a lot of options. Who is this redhead? Who is this redhead I'm just hearing about? Her name is Nina, and she is hilarious. She's a comedian out of California, and yeah, she's
kind
awesome.
of fine.
She is fine too. Glad you're chilling, brother. So we were looking at fusion stuff. We haven't done many snacks, so we're doing something that's more of a snack. Also, it is fusion and will trigger most people. Let's be very clear. That's going to happen. So also, hopefully she's single. I believe she is single and on the prowl. So by all means, her name is Nina. She lives on the second floor. Fair enough. If she's kind of fine, Clay has no shot. Also factual. But he was
bullshit, but okay.
He was definitely enamored. I'll tell you that, because he was like, "Oh, she's so good." I'm like, "Yeah, that's true. That's a fact. She's great." She was also funny. She was funny, and she could cook. Like, she's hitting all those buttons. I'll tell you that. So
yeah, but she lives in California. That kind of.
But she's not completely crazy. If she is Walmart acceptable, Clay is smashing before the weekend.
She's like a Walmart 8, bro.
She's hands down a Walmart 8. There's no question there. But yeah. So we are making Alfreggrolls, which is
Alfreggrolls. We came up with that last night. It took us a while.
We did. It was if you want to blame somebody, it's him. Because I was like, Alfredo rolls. He's like, nah, Alfreggrolls. And I'm like, that's dirty. Wait, do I have a shot? You definitely have a shot, sir. You definitely have a shot. 1 out of 10,000 chicks is funny. Also true, and she is one of them. I'll tell you that right now. She is a Panera 5 then. I would say she's a Panera 7. Like Panera now. Like back in the day, probably a Panera 6. But now, yeah, Panera 7. That's fair.
She's a Whole Foods 6.
Not only a Whole Foods 6. I mean, that's a top tier. That's a real woman. Like in Whole Foods, you only get higher than a 6 if you're vegan, and then it's like, oh, that's a sketchy 7, right? May I also mention that not only is Joey a wiener, but he is also a flake. That is also reasonable. That is fair. Whoopsie, too soon. Well, listen, wasn't he in LA? Didn't he come see you, Dorito? What happened? Come on, give us some of that dirt. I'm not going to use the word tea because that is for ladies. So, all right, Cole. So we're doing chicken Alfredo in an egg roll wrapper because did I mention Dorito is afraid of his own city? Bro, LA is a scary city. That's fine. You can get shot and stuff. That's a reasonable. I don't think that's a healthy scare. No. So
I mean, people live in Detroit. They're scared of their own city.
How could you not be? It's Detroit. Jesus. Not afraid, right. Just smart. Also reasonable. Carly Kingsley, oh my, that is a good way to start things. That is fair. Guys, keep on promoting. Please like, share, and subscribe to all of our channels because we are trying to do this. If anything, we'd like to cook regularly and get shit-faced for you. That's what we'd like to do. So please feel free. To live and die in LA it's the place to be. Okay, that's a thing. Sure. Hey guys, let's hang out in the Inglewood again. Wiener. What are you doing first? Did you just he broke pasta and put it in a bowl in a pan to boil?
Yeah, we're gonna do a little pasta underneath. You know,
That's
we can't
fair.
just have egg rolls. You know, like this fat ass shit right there.
Didn't
But
Chris Cuomo say
pasta
Fredo is a
isn't
racist
fat
slur?
ass
That's
shit.
fair. Fredo is definitely a
We
racist
got some
slur.
fucking people on here tonight. God
We
damn.
have, thank you all for coming to support. We appreciate you. We are going to build something that is going to trigger the shit out of you. So that's fair. I have been
Yeah,
to the
appreciate
worst
you guys
areas.
coming on.
Listen, Joey just said, I have been to the worst areas of Detroit. Let's be honest. They were worse because Joey was there. That's fair.
Dead ass.
Start there. Vegas is a go, Dorito. Oh, well, there. That's only going to make Vegas worse. Joey's going to show up and make it a piss pot. I'll hold my breath again, bro. Damn. Doritos just being mean. I love it. Sorry, I gotta go see the Nina episode. That is a fair conclusion there, Kyle. That is a fair. She's
What
very
episode
talented.
was that? We did Fancy Ass Chicken is the title name.
Yeah, Fancy Ass Chicken was the title, and it did turn out delicious. So that's fair. It's definitely worth checking out. It was a good episode, and she cooked some fancy ass chicken. She even did it on couscous, which I'm like, that's very, very LA of her. But that's we accept that because it was
What did I do?
delicious.
Ravioli? I think I did ravioli.
Yeah, you did ravioli, which hey, that's good. Joey says, Clay, you can come to Vegas. You don't need a passport. Also a valid thing. Can you guys fly with just your driver's license? Is that permitted?
Yeah.
As long as yeah. Okay, so that's cool. I think in Canada they'll still be like, do you have a passport? Yeah, you don't need a passport when you're in the country, but still, they're bastards that way.
That's Canada. Even in Canada, you're not in the country.
That's Nina, a redhead, red into head, crazy in the bed. That is factual. All right. So Cole, first things first, you have chicken thighs, which you are cutting up.
Yep.
Joey says we can do that until like 2025. Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, what are we doing? What are we doing after 2025? What's going on? We gotta get a passport to get on a plane.
Oh, then you need a passport to go on a plane. Or one of the new licenses, which has some sort of holographic imaging that also.
I think I have a holographic one.
Texas, don't check for ID at all. Listen, that's because Texas is a great place, and I hope to visit someday. And
bro, I never got a copy of my driver's license when I lived in Texas. Like they were like, "Do you have a driver's license?" I was like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Okay." Every time I got pulled over, I was just like,
"They just wanted to check you have a driver's license." That's fair. That's a reasonable conclusion. Like
they ran my name to check to make sure I had a driver's license, but I never had to have a copy of it.
They wanted to make sure you were only a criminal to foreigners and immigrants, not to Texans, right? Like if you are a criminal in another state, that's fine, but not Texas.
Yeah, dude. Like, so I didn't know that was a thing only in Texas. So when I moved up here, I got pulled over, as you do, immediately. And I was like, "Oh yeah, you could just like run your little computer thingy." And the cop was like, "Bro, you're going to jail." Like, what the fuck? I didn't even do anything.
Kyle says because everyone in Texas has a gun. That is factual, and I think is enjoyable. Texas is a great place. Are you overdosing on Adderall? Everyone
Have you been to Texas? Yeah.
Have I been to Texas? No, I've never been to Texas.
We gotta go, man. We gotta go.
Happily go. And
actually, people.
No weed gun church. I mean, you can still do mushrooms there, I'm sure.
No.
Texas is so not a good place. I mean, I used to be very fat and it's hot, so that's fair, but
who said it's not a good place?
Yeah. Well, listen.
It's a good place. It's not the best place, but it's a good place.
I'm Greek. I can pass for white. I'm good. That's fine. And every once in a while I'll be like, ooh wee. That's fine. I'll pass. They'll be like, yeah, no problem. He's a white guy. It's fine. And I'm big. Everybody in Texas likes big things. And I have a wiener. I'm winning. That's it. At Joey, he thinks Jack Casino is selling point for tourism. A selling point for tourism. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe. There are serviceable spots in Texas, but overall there are at least 20 better states to visit. I mean, that's an opinion. Joey, you just went to California. I don't hold. That's not fair.
Florida, maybe.
Bingo, you're right. Kyle says, I think Cole should be drunk before using the knife. Let's make this extreme. I mean, that usually is what happens. He's definitely.
Bro, I've had like 4 drinks already. What are you talking about?
Yeah, he is already a little bit drunk. He keeps on doing
Bro,
that.
I start getting drunk as soon as I get home. I'm a fucking champ, bro.
I mean, he's a good Christian, people. That's what he does. It's just I get home, I start drinking.
The reason why, let's put it like this, okay? The reason I even came up with this idea, thinking it was a good idea, is because like I used to get drunk at work when I was a chef, when I was a sous chef. This is just like go to the bar and be like, "Hey, top me off," and they're like, "Okay."
I mean, that's the best part about working in a restaurant where everyone's not twat, right? That's fine.
I mean, it was worse when I was a bartender because I could just pour myself a drink. Like,
well, that's benefits of the job, right?
Right. We're missing like some drinks. I was like, I don't know.
Grayson says Louisiana is what's up, though. Honestly, I haven't been to Louisiana as well. What I really like to do is drive down and then cross over, which is like a lot of driving, but also, why not?
My sister lives in New Orleans.
Yeah, I know. And we're going to plan something maybe in the summertime.
I wasn't telling you. I was telling the people.
They don't need to know where your sister lives, bro. That's creepy. Wait, what's wrong with Adderall? Lots of things.
I'm just letting people know that I know stuff. I'm cultured.
Let's calm down with that. Does Cleveland have an NHL team? Does Cleveland have an NHL team?
I think it's like a minor league hockey team.
Yeah. Joey says Louisiana is a fun spot for sure. Yeah, well, you can walk around with drinks and stuff, right? And you can cast a voodoo spell on people. All right, so the chicken has gone into the wok, people. Cut it into small bits. You are using chicken thighs, I'm assuming?
Yes, chicken thighs.
Chicken thighs. Because they are delicious.
I'm going to let that do its thing for a second. I got to watch this cutting board.
Yeah, so Joey says New Orleans is a must visit, and we have an NHL team. That sounds made up. I don't believe that. Kyle says, I do need to know where Cole's sister lives and a picture.
My sister's fat, bro. You don't want any part of it.
Hey, don't judge a man. You don't know what he likes. And
Booby's main thing for Joe.
Hey, listen.
And she got all the same opinions I do, so like she just don't shut the fuck up. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, man, you don't shut the fuck up. She's like, you don't shut the fuck up. I'm like, you right.
But also, you can't punch her in the face. So,
50, I can't. She's my sister. That's allowed.
Yeah, that's your sister. We can't punch her in the face. Bro, there are so many tits there, like eager chicks too, ready to show. I mean, that's a fantastic idea. The problem is there's some guys that want to show you their tits too, but
I'll show you my tits.
That's also true. Joey buys stock in beads. That's I for no other reason than just to have them. Grayson Roach says, come Clayton, don't talk about your sister like that. That's also a reasonable thing. What about Connecticut? That sounds like a made-up place. And female Cole sounds like a hard pass. I mean, maybe, but maybe not. Maybe there's some ladies out there that are looking. So Kyle says, so more about Nina. Nina's in LA. She's hilarious and she can cook and has red hair. I got the win.
I don't know, man. Redheads get on my nerves.
Redheads will stab you. Let's be very clear. But like in their defense, sometimes people deserve stabbing. It's, you know, like realistically, they're the ones that walk around with a screwdriver in their boot. I mean, protection first. That's reasonable.
They crave violence.
Well, don't we all? Okay, it's coming to that point.
No, we don't.
Yeah, well, you don't, but I'm sure I do.
Kyle does as well. Of a violent craver.
Joey says Firebush, which is a reasonable conclusion. Check boxes right there. Absolutely, right? That's who you want. Joey. And also, to make things even worse, it being chicken Alfredo inside of an egg roll, we're also adding broccoli because, you know, the rules are meant to be broken.
You're not supposed to have fucking food without vegetables, okay? I don't hear your shit. Eat your green vegetables. Stop being a little bitch. They're good for you.
That's also an opinion. Kyle says, also stabbing me is just an extra service. I mean, it'll bring you closer together. right?
I feel like Kyle's like this big fucking like Michael Myers looking dude. Like if you stab him, like if anything, you're just gonna get his adrenaline going.
I
Like you just
mean,
fucked yourself over more.
if you stab Kyle, now he's be like, now we both have erections, and off you go.
Right.
That's fine.
No,
Dude,
more than anything, you stab Kyle, he's gonna be like, now I have a weapon.
yeah, well, that's for sure. That's for sure. Dorito says, wasn't checked, just fire. That's it. There, Clay is a health nut now. I wouldn't say that. If you don't drink,
health nut, I just believe in vegetables.
Joey, acting like he's some sort of health guru, says, if you don't drink 8 glasses of water a day, you are sub-mid. I don't even know what half those words mean.
Bro, I drink a gallon of water a day.
At Joey, don't like Texas. Guess you're not watching the Buckeyes in person against Missouri. I guess not. Even the green beans, Cole. That's fair. Cole, do you not like green beans?
Not really.
What a racist, everyone. Now we know.
I like sauteed green beans.
Of course, they're delicious. They're covered in oil and fried. How could you not?
Pretty much fried green beans. But other than that, there's not another way that I'll eat them.
Nobody is going to say no to fried vegetables, okay? That's half of the fun. It's like French fries, but different colors. It's reasonable. All right. And Carly says, yeah, Connecticut is made up. I mean, there are half the towns in the world are just like, yeah, that's a made up place. It's not real.
She lives in Connecticut.
Then she knows.
I feel about Ohio sometimes. I feel like everybody in the world is either from Ohio or living in Ohio.
There is a lot of talent that comes from Ohio and then also leaves, and they're like, fuck Ohio. You're like, bro, why? It made you the person you are.
Like, did it molest you? Like, why are you so abrasive?
Kyle, who's extra sharing, says, I like to get fried and then cover myself in oil. I mean, don't tempt me with a good time, sir. All right, and we have a walk and Cole's ridiculously small hands. Also fair. It's like all your fingers are thumbs. Whatever.
Go fuck yourself.
Somebody's gotta. That's fair.
All right, that chicken's getting close to done. These noodles about done.
And
those noodles sit there for a while. I'm a smart person and bought a colander this week. You want to see?
Absolutely.
Colander. Boom.
Cole's trying to become a real person, everyone, just to be very clear. Which, let's be honest, he's barely a character. Broccoli is fantastic in Alfredo. Listen, broccoli. I see people hate on broccoli, and I'm like, yeah, you're just a dick. Like, why would you hate it? It's delicious. It's very good for you. Think Queen James had a crib in Cleveland. Yeah. You call him Queen James? That's pretty funny. Nice, you all. Well done. Well done, sir. Actually, interesting fact is that LeBron James has a school in Ohio that's all about not leaving kids behind, and you have to be a person of color to go to the school. And that school has had zero students that have passed any sort of math or English or science.
That shit hurt me. I was like, let's get a white kid in there. Let's get the numbers up. I got a kid.
Yeah, you got to throw your kid into that school. He'll get beat up a lot.
And everybody who goes there, their parents have free housing. LeBron James pays for their parents' housing. I'm like, get my kid in the school.
Maybe you shouldn't have
been born white.
Irish trick. You should have crossed those barriers, sir.
Black girls don't like me. I got too many opinions.
That's I think white people don't like you for the same reason, but that's okay.
But white people are used to white dudes having opinions.
Person of color, white ain't a color. That's also true. If anything, you have to be clear to get into that school if you're going to be white. You have to be extra, you just look veiny all the time. All right, so we added broccoli and spinach into that mixture of the chicken. Now, are we going to use another pan to do the cream sauce?
No.
Or are you going to? No. All right, guys. So in the recipe, it did show in a different pan sauteing some garlic with some spices, adding cream, and then a bunch of Parmesan, and then some mozzarella cheese and everything. But Cole's going to do it all in one pan because, hey, why not?
Why wouldn't you do it in the wok?
Man, don't ask me those kind of questions. You're the one that's cooking. Let's see. Joey says they said not a single student who went to LeBron's school is proficient at math or English. That's correct. That's correct. Not one of them. And Carly says, I know fully nothing is real here. That's also accurate. We're not even real people.
Why don't they know English? They speak English.
Carly jumping in with the knowledge. Black and white aren't colors, they're shades. Boom shakalaka. There you go. That's how that works.
I don't know nothing.
Listen, every time you try and know something, you're like, it's going to change. Now, you know.
Yeah, like Pluto's been a planet, not a planet, like 4 times in my lifetime. So,
bro, whatever. Listen, all I know is I'm not going to go there. That's all. So why do I care? It's a healthy dash of garlic powder.
I'm ready to go.
Well, that's reasonable. What were the spices you were using, sir? Let's dictate what you're doing.
I use just garlic and onion and salt, pepper.
Garlic, onion, salt, pepper. Maybe you want to throw some paprika. Another plan is Dino doing the dishes tonight. I wouldn't. I would just throw them out. Let's be honest. I'm a bad person that way.
That seems like a Dino thing to do.
Yeah, I'd be like, just throw them out. Buy new ones. I definitely would be the guy that would wash like one plate and one fork, and I'm like, I'm using that. I don't need to involve myself with doing more stuff. That's ridiculous. All right. So, where are you at? You put all the chicken and vegetables into another dish.
Yeah, I put all the chicken in different dishes and chill out there. Here's my parm.
You gotta put some garlic. You gotta put some garlic in there too, eh?
I know what I'm doing.
Dino is the Canadian Mr. Burns. I mean, excellent. That's pretty reasonable. I would happily own a nuclear power plant and rule a city with my iron fist. Kyle says, "Wow, it smells delicious."
You can smell it from here, huh? I'm gonna throw some Italian seasoning in there, give it some flavor and some color.
I mean, why not?
I didn't take drinks because I'm an asshole. I'm gonna use some habanero extract.
That's fair. Might as well ruin everyone's experience.
Look.
You what?
It touched my finger.
Well, don't touch your eye and don't touch your wiener. Always remember to wash your hands after using spices, people, because it will make your crotch itch. In not a fun way, in a horrible way. That's just science.
Where is my... Okay, so I'm going to use my heavy whipping cream.
Heavy whipping cream, excellent.
And this next part is going to be the part that Dino is going to suck my dick over.
You're not going to throw... Oh, there we go. Now we have a regular size whisk.
It's a giant whisk, but okay.
Now that you've added color to it, we can go to LeBron's school.
You're wrong.
Kyle is batting 1,000. I love it. That actually looks like a really good cream sauce.
It is. I had to cut this. I got a big ass block of mozzarella, so I got to cut this up real quick. You want to watch?
Sure, why not?
Cut it.
Listen, that's only reasonable.
The camera's falling. Oh no!
All right.
Yo, brother Grayson.
What?
Maybe a drink.
Yeah, come on, Grayson. Get involved, but no talking. Make sure he knows not to talk, okay?
Yeah, don't talk.
Yeah, he starts bringing up Paula Dean and everything just goes to shit real quick. Petition to send Cole's kid to Kanye West. Third Reich! Listen, Carly is very supportive. She says there's a petition to send Cole's kid to Kanye West school. I mean,
fuck yeah!
I can only go better.
Do music?
Absolutely. Come on. That kid's going to be wearing puffy jackets and talking shit about the Jews very quickly. That's fair. That's reasonable.
He's going to be bigger, better, stronger, faster.
The real question is it going to be because he's Irish, Cole's son, or because of the school? Who knows? But he'll be anti-Semitic. That's fine. All right.
And then, of course, you always got to do the one thing you're supposed to do. We'll just cut you a slice of piece of cheese.
Absolutely. Hey, whoa. Grayson looks like a real person. Oh my God, you got a haircut and everything.
I know, right?
You look very responsible, like a valet.
He was told when he got his haircut, he went to work, and they told him, what did they say? They said that he doesn't look like he doesn't.
One of my female coworkers said, I look like I don't yell at old ladies or spit in their coffee anymore.
I mean, stay on brand. You should still do that stuff. Now you can get away with it. That's reasonable. That's fine.
I didn't do that. Oh yeah, she also said it looks like I hold doors open for people now. I'm like, I did that though.
That's fair. So, all right. Let's see. So this is Asian, Italian, Mexican fusion. I feel like we're gonna die tonight. I mean, that's probably accurate for various reasons.
How's it Mexican?
U-Haul says, thought his name was Yee. Sure. This is interesting. It is something. And then U-Haul, damn, you're right. That's fine. We can call Kanye whatever he wants. Call Kanye a jellyfish that likes fish sticks.
Yeah, like, are we really getting upset over Kanye? Fuck that guy.
Listen, he made great shoes, okay? I have a pair. They're fantastic. It's like walking on a cloud, people.
Those are the weirdest shoes ever.
I'm a weird guy, and I like big shoes that are comfortable. It's fair.
I've seen you wear New Balances. You don't really care about shoes.
Because I'm old, sir, and I was traveling with just a backpack. I'm not going to pack extra shoes. That's ridiculous. And
you should
also,
have packed the Kanye's.
Listen, after going to the Cleveland bus station, I was like, I'm glad I didn't wear my Kanye shoes because somebody would have tried to steal them. That's for sure. Because that place was sketchy as hell. Yee pronounced yeah. Sure, why not? And habanero is Mexican, right? Sure, it could be anything. Technically, it's a pepper. I don't think it has a nationality, but yeah, why not?
African American pepper.
All right. Oh, did you throw the chicken back in? I can't
Yeah.
see. I can only see a small portion of what you're whisking, sir. There we go. All right. So the
I'm getting
chicken.
drunker by the second.
So there was garlic, Parmesan, mozzarella, chicken thighs cut up into small bits, spinach, broccoli, some spices, because you got to add the spices, very important. Joey says there are only so many non-custom made shoes Dino can care about, like only 56 pairs of shoes in the entire Western Hemisphere even exist. Like a thing. That is also true. I get half. Kyle gets the other half. It's very enjoying. Hulk Hogan has the same size feet. I mean, I'd like to have biceps like Hulk Hogan, full 26 inches. Bam. Just to make people shit their pants as soon as they look at me.
And work out, bitch.
You know what? You shut your mouth and keep on cooking there, chef. I'll come down there and punch you in the face. Last time I was down there, Cole made me barbecue. What was it? Buffalo chicken mac and cheese.
It was buffalo mac and cheese.
Yeah, that was delicious. So even Kyle says, I do need those shoes. Yeah, that's fine.
I just do weird shit. I like to eat that hasn't been before.
You constantly do weird shit. That's fair. That's a reasonable thing.
One of these days, we're going to do bacon wrapped deep fried Oreos.
I mean, God willing, why not? Hopefully,
and
we'll do
cheeseburger salad.
And a cheeseburger salad. Why do you have to make things horrible?
Because you said it was an abomination, which it's supposed to be.
Also, too, just so people are clear, if you've seen other episodes, you notice that Cole usually used a ridiculously small whisk, and I have been razzing him the entire time. Now, he sent me a message. He's like, "Hey, I got a giant whisk." And why do you have to even bring it out? Why do you have to do that? Why are you such a bad person?
For visual.
And he's like, "I got a giant whisk," and I'm like, I fully expected him to be like, "No, it's a normal side whisk," and then come out with a whisk that he needs like two hands to whisk things with. But he just bought a normal size whisk.
It's a giant whisk. I mean, look at my baby hands.
Well,
it's a giant whisk.
It looks normal in his hands, people. That's what it has to work with. That's fine. That does look like a very, very nice Alfredo chicken. That would go good on pasta as it is, but instead we're going to wrap it in egg rolls and then fry it because we're monsters.
Sticking this up a little bit.
Sure.
Still a little thin for my liking.
Kyle says, I also have a giant whisk, which look in his giant hands and my giant hands, giant whisk looks very normal. So that's fair. You better watch out. Dino Cole's hands are rated E for everyone. He tried to beat up the mailman last week. It wasn't even his mailman.
I didn't try to beat him up. He tried to fight me. You know, you getting the story wrong.
I mean, I feel like you having some sort of, listen, you having some sort of vendetta with a mailman feels like on brand for you. I'm just gonna throw that out there. So
I like wanted to be like, well, you know what? I'm gonna beat your ass just for all those fucking men over the last half decade that have y'all been fucking wives of.
That's fair. That's fair.
Coming all at once, bro.
Listen, in my defense, last time I visited Cole, actually the first time I visited Cole, I kept on ordering Uber Eats and picking up food and bringing it over. And eventually he just had to tap out and I just kept on eating. And he just realized that I am a gigantic person and he's tall, but I'm humongous. So,
I mean, I had the biggest appetite of anybody I know until I met you. And I was like, oh, yeah, I can keep up. And you just didn't, you were just like round 17. Like, yeah. God damn.
It was, we both got fat. It was great. And then Joey, to add insult to injury, was like, here, try this scale. And it was a wonky scale. And he's like, here, he's 400 pounds. But he was like 240, which I'm like, that's bullshit. He's 240 if he missed his legs. Bullshit. Wonky ass scale. That is looking quite good and cheesy, so I appreciate that.
Oh no, it's still a little thin.
Kyle says he hates the mailman so much that he considered having a second kid with him. I mean, also on brand. That's
kind of fucked up for you to say.
You need a male woman. That's what you need. A male woman to have a baby with. Watching you pick stuff out of a whisk is the highlight of my day. I'll tell you that much. That is 100% enjoyable.
Yeah, you see what my balls look like.
Well, hey, at least it looks good. Just put it aside, you bastard. Don't worry about it. It looks cheesy and thick.
Really also, thick is the problem.
Also, why the ladies like him. Because it's cheesy and thick, and he's drinking again. We're getting shit-faced, people. All right. It's also going to thicken up as it cools down, so that's a good thing. All right. You may want to rinse that bad boy out because we are going to fry those egg rolls.
You already know.
That's just the sound of him peeing. He has a massive stream and it just buries everything. No. It is ridiculous. I love it. But yeah. So Alfredo egg rolls. I think it's a good idea. It sounds tasty. It sounds very appetizing. But yeah, as that cool down, it's going to thicken up. Now we're just looking at that. That's fine. Tasting it, using his sticky fingers to taste it out. Always a good plan. Smart.
Tasty. All right. So next thing we're going to do is we get these wraps out.
All right. We're on to wraps. Charlie says, at Grayson, LOL, the mailman. I mean, I'm not surprised. He even told me about it, and I was like, yeah, that sounds accurate. The mailman will always be eyeballing people. I'm like, listen, don't. I have a mailman who runs around. He has this weird little jog, and I'm like, why are you running, bro? He's like, it's exercise. And I'm like, that's weird.
What it was is he wanted to fight until I got out of the car, man. Like, and then I stood up, and he was like, oh, shit, dog. I didn't realize he was that big. He got that tiny little voice. What the fuck has he got that big ass fucking body for?
I mean, yeah, that'll happen. That happens to the best of us. I love doing that to people. Like, what'd you say? They're like, nothing. I'm like, that's more like it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Don't try and mess with me. I will hurt you. That's just factual. Okay. So we have egg rolls. And I'm assuming you're going to make some sort of egg wash of some sort?
Yep.
All right. Shells and everything, people. That's how we roll here.
Hey, shells are good for your teeth if you eat them. Supposedly.
Don't listen to that. Whoever's watching, don't listen to that. That is not
true.
No.
I don't lie.
false.
I don't lie.
Unless he's trying to get in your pants, then he will definitely lie. Let's just.
I don't even lie then. I'll be like, I don't really like you, but you know, we seem like we would have a good time together. And they're like, oh, I'll make you like me.
Weirdly enough, as soon as he says, I don't think you're a good person, they're like, really? And they get interested. I don't know what's wrong with people, but hey. One of those things. I am fasting again, so watching this is definitely a little sadistic on my part, but yeah, I just cracked 48 hours fast. I'm trying to get back to fasting because I was working and eating too much, and I may have gained like 10 pounds. So now we're trying to get healthy. That's all.
Healthy. Isn't that the greatest?
Well, you know what? The way I see it is I can add, if I can lose a little bit of weight and fast every so often, that means the rest of my week I can eat whatever I want without consequence. So I think that's a reasonable conclusion and will make me happier as a person. Not better, but happier. Because I live in a delusional state where it's healthy being a gigantic person. Why not? There's no reason why it shouldn't be healthy.
All right. Well,
where are we at?
We'll take our fucking sauce that we made.
All right.
Which is so delicious.
Is your oil already frying?
It's about to be, yeah.
All right.
Boom.
So with this, we did talk about maybe using the air fryer, however, and not necessarily. We have to do some more recipes in the air fryer, and we're going to try that out at a later date.
I'm going to perfect it a little better.
Yeah, well, you know, listen, an air fryer has its own way of doing things. They are a gift from God somehow. I definitely admit they definitely outperform a microwave. Microwaves are fucking make everything soggy and dog shit.
You know, microwave was like the first wife, and air fryer is like the second wife. You know.
Yeah.
Okay. Right the first time. You never get it right the first time, I should say.
No, that's the best part about cooking. All right. So we have our egg roll wrappers, and we are going to add some of our goop for the inside, which looks fantastic. Absolutely love it.
I gotta be honest with you, I was never the best egg roll wrapper.
Well, we're going to find out today. An air fryer is just a mini convection oven, and I don't hate it. No, it's definitely fantastic. It's more so just figuring out how to do everything properly, right? Like it's that idea.
Forget how you do it. I'm trying to. It's been a while.
You're wrapping it like a burrito. I love it.
Yeah, like I don't remember. I forget. I haven't done it in so long.
Yeah, that works.
Boom. I'll get it after like 2 or 3. But
well, just so you have a little bit of feedback, Carly says no.
Yeah, she definitely would know. She's the person that would know. I'm fucking this up.
Fair. Carly, we are here to trigger you, so I hope you enjoyed that portion, and it's only going to get worse. So.
Oh, look at that.
It is a roll with stuff in it. So let's put that. You gonna put that aside? Or are you gonna test it out?
I'm gonna put it in the fryer. We'll see how it turns out while we grab some more.
All right, fair enough. So Carly says, put your filling diagonally.
Diagonally, okay.
He's trying, Carly. He doesn't know math or how to read. That's why I'm reading out all the comments. It's fine.
I know math. I don't know how to read. That's true, but the math part's not real.
2 + 2 = 7. That's fine. It's totally reasonable. So I love how Carly's like, put it diagonally, and then you're like, cool. And you put the thing diagonally, and then you still put it as a blob in the middle. It's fantastic. It's working out. It's
I am doing it diagonally. What are you talking about?
A little more. There is a lot of juice, but still.
That was going to happen.
Well, listen, that's fine. It is cheesy and thick and delicious, which is why the ladies love them, people. That's
This
fair.
is messy.
All right, let's give it another try. They do look
Okay.
tasty, that's for sure.
They're gonna be delicious. They're gonna look like shit, but they're gonna be delicious.
That's our MO. Come on, that's what we do here.
Professionally, I only know how to do spring rolls. I've only made egg rolls at home.
Interesting enough, people, when I told him to do spring rolls, he was like, nah, egg rolls. So
Fucking spring rolls suck, dude.
that is not true. Spring rolls are delicious.
It's the truth. Spring rolls are like the fucking dollar store brand of an egg roll.
It's just a different area of the world that uses spring rolls instead of egg rolls, but that's fine.
Yeah, and that area of the world does it wrong.
That is an opinion, sir. You guys celebrate Thanksgiving in November.
Doesn't
Who's
make it
wrong?
not true.
Ridiculous, people. Ridiculous. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We
Let's
appreciate
see what we
it.
got going on over here.
All right. These bad boys are frying up.
I think this was the first one. Ooh!
It looks crispy. Carly says fold the two middle corners over the filling first and then roll it that way.
Okay, I got you. I got you, fam. I got you.
He heard it. He acknowledged it. Will he do it? We'll find out.
There's no I have no idea if I'm going to do it. To be honest with you.
Those do look fucking great, though.
They're all different sizes, like they're supposed to be.
Variety is the spice of life, people. That's fair. Come on. Orchid,
This
hey,
is a win. This is just not a
Orchid
win.
piped on. Hey, Orchid jumped on, and she's like, "He's not going to." Of course. You know best that he does not follow instructions. That is how Cole's like. Is that how I do it? Great, I'm going to do it that way.
I'm drinking here.
Okay.
Which I'm starting to realize that this is just dipping in the Alfredo sauce, so it's probably making it so much better. There's like deep fried cheese on the outside.
Nothing wrong
Okay,
with that. Okay. Put that in the middle.
Okay.
Fold the sides first.
Like, fold the sides first. All right. Boom. You know, that's how I do a burrito, and that's how I wanted to do it at first. I felt like that was wrong. It was more out like that, just a little longer. I don't know. This don't feel very tight. And as a man, I love tight.
That is also a lie. Grayson says, what do Cole's tats say? They are how you order Kung Pao chicken in one arm, and the other side, it says what?
They say, fuck my mother.
That's why do you guys be like that?
Because that's my mother.
They do look good in their own way. Listen, it's not like we're both.
That one actually looks pretty good. Carly, you got it. You did it right. You told me right.
They do look pretty good. That one looks better, though. That's for sure. And Orchid says you're going to put your dick in it. I mean, that is kind of what he does. That's fine. That's fine.
I put my dick into everything, man. Come on. It's like put your foot in it, but put your dick in it.
If you're driving by Cole, don't put down your windows. He'll put his dick in it. That's fair.
I'm gonna play it out. What I do? You can go and put that there. This is gonna be so good.
It should be. Everything looks delicious so far, so why not? Orchid is actively laughing at you, just to be very clear, which is a very reasonable conclusion. Because
well, what is she laughing at? That's the real question. There's so much going on.
Mostly
There's so much to laugh at.
Mostly that you aggressively put your wiener in things. That's also true. And
I think Orchid knows that that's just not true.
Just so you know, Grayson says you going straight to hell, boy. Which, I mean, that's not inaccurate. That's pretty.
Only if hell's real. I'm banking on it not being.
That's it. Kyle says, judging by his hands, his dick will fit most things.
Who said that?
Kyle.
What fuck Kyle?
Oh, Kyle is
got fucking shovels for fucking phalanges. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, I'm 6'8". Everything's big. Suck my dick, bro.
It's also true. It's also true. Kyle is definitely a giant, as am I. So we have ridiculously large hands, and that was our moment of bonding between Kyle and I, because we both have ridiculously large hands. Kyle is our hero. Orchid says Kyle is our hero. So there you go. That's the honest truth. All right. So we're dipping it in the goop, which honestly I would definitely do. That sounds great.
It's already there. Fuck it. Right?
Might as well. You got to enjoy it. Use what you got, people. That's
I
good.
think so many plates just being used as like just placeholders.
Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes you just got to do it.
All right. There we go. There we go.
Do the sides first. Sides first. You son
Fuck
of a
you. Don't tell me what to do.
bitch. Literally everyone is telling you what to do, which is hilarious.
This is the first time where like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and it's kind of cool that everybody's just chiming in. I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
We greatly appreciate the support and the encouragement to not get salmonella poison. That's a nice thing.
I really mean it. You guys are awesome. Thanks, guys.
We appreciate the support greatly and hope this gives you ideas on how to and not do things. Because why not? You got to learn actively.
All right, so those are the best fucking egg rolls that came out yet. So I'm gonna throw those in there. We're gonna watch those fry up.
Let's do it. We're making progress, people. Realistically, the first one's not going to be good. Let's be honest, right? So the fact that they're going to get better, those do look nice and crispy, though. Now, the best part is, if you are tired of rolling egg rolls, you can always just use the sauce on top of the pasta. Still works. So. And, oh, there you go. It is edible, and he has not died. That is success. They're good. All right. Fantastic. These bad boys are frying up. We are coming to a conclusion eventually. Actually,
yeah, everything's cooked in here, so like you're not. Obviously, you watched me cook it all, so like you're not really. You just want the what is that, a wonton with the wrap, I guess, to do its thing.
Absolutely. Victoria says it looks tasty, which is a big improvement because last time when he made fried rice, he put ginger ale in it, which was extremely triggering for my wife. But
it was only triggering because she knows it's right.
There is not enough ginger in ginger ale to be added as ginger. Let's be honest. And also, you have extra sauce for dipping, please. That's, totally, absolutely.
Oh, yeah. Remember, I made a pasta that this is going to go over the top of.
Oh, amen.
Or these are going to be on the top of.
Listen, they look delicious. In the meantime, once those are done frying, you're going to want to, as well, put a dish together and send me a picture, sir.
Oh, show.
Even get Grayson to take a picture and send it.
Does he have you on his fucking thingy?
I don't know.
Probably not.
Why not?
Get on Facebook, dude. Like asking him to get on Facebook would be just the whole thing.
Bro, I'm old. If you're not on Facebook, I'm not going to find you.
No, he's one of those weirdos.
I'm not a weirdo. I'm a normal person, sir.
Not you.
I'm not a real person. I'm not even.
My brother, he doesn't get on like the internet. Like he gets on YouTube and shit, but he doesn't get on like social media.
Is that by court order or just?
No, he just does it. Isn't that weird?
Hey man, that's probably a healthy way of existing. Mind you, we are broadcasting on social media, and we appreciate all the support from everybody. So thank you very much. I think next week are we having a guest? Is that?
I think the week after.
The week after. Grayson says, if you don't bring me one for breakfast in the morning, you're out of the will.
Okay, so by the way, that's not Grayson, by the way. That's Connie. That's my mother under Grayson's name.
I know. That's why she says you're going to hell, because your mother knows.
Because she's like too dumb to figure out how to change the name on there.
No. She's keeping her identity hidden. Maybe she's a spy. How about that?
Whatever.
You are a disrespectful git, and your mom is going to kick you in the testicles, sir. That is just what I foresee as happening.
Just some of those noodles.
Hey, Serge is here. What's up, Serge? How you doing, buddy? Serge,
What up,
you missed.
sir? Ain't seen you in a minute.
Are you frying the noodles as well? You ridiculous bastard.
Oh, just warm them up real quick. It's already cooked.
Are you going to add more sauce to it or no?
Yeah.
That's fair. That's a reasonable thing to do. Serge, we're making Alfreggrolls, which is chicken Alfredo inside an egg roll, fried on top of pasta, because we are monsters. Let's just start there.
Just the sauce.
A little bit of sauce. You can't go wrong with some extra sauce, people.
Boom, boom.
And some Alfreggrolls for a top.
Give me 1 second. I'll send that to you.
All right. Serge, you're working third shift. I understand, buddy. I appreciate you coming even at the last second. And now Cole doesn't have a toe. That's fine. All right. So, in the meantime, everyone, if you have any sort of specific recipe you want us to handle or some sort of ingredient you want us to try and make a dish out of, please feel free. Or if you have a recipe, feel free to leave it in the comments, because what we can do is we can take that recipe or even send a link to us on one of our other socials. And what we'll do is we'll take that and try and make it ridiculous. Let's be honest. That's what's definitely going to happen. And that way we can try and make it in front of everybody and see what happens. So even if you give us wonky instructions, we will try and run with it. So by all means, please feel free to add those to our social media. I'm at Dino the Genetic Marvel, which you can see here. And Cole is at Sniffing Glue 22 everywhere. So please feel free to like and subscribe to all of our channels. Homemade pizza. So we have stayed away from pizza for the last little while, which we're debating about doing, just because pizza is a little bit weird, right? Because people want to do some cool stuff. So we're trying to stay away from pizza for now, but we will be doing pizza in the near future, just to try and figure it. Cole's mom's also too dumb to figure out how to watch real cooking shows. That is totally reasonable. Let's see here. We have that. Licorice pizza. That sounds horrendous. I am down for it, and that is definitely how we are going to ruin Cole's existence. That is a fair thing. So the final picture, I'm loading it right now, is this. So we have pasta, Alfreggrolls, and when Cole comes back, he's going to give us a taste and give us a review of how the food has turned out, because in all honesty, it does look delicious. So I am happy that we made it. We did do things a little bit wonky, but realistically, they do look appetizing. Gumbo. I am definitely down for gumbo, especially with now it's coming colder. So, all right. We have a few recommendations. Is number one, homemade pizza. All right. Give us a show it to the camera. Let's show the insides. Up close. There you go, guys. There's an up close midsection of the meal.
You can get like less blurry version of it.
All right.
That didn't make any better.
Just so you know, your mom roasted you and says Cole's mom's also too dumb to figure out how to watch a real cooking show. So suck it. We have recommendations are homemade pizza, licorice pizza from Kyle, which I think is just inflammatory, gumbo, dessert calzone, which I am definitely down for, cabbage rolls. Orchid says, I'd like to see him make sushi wrong, which, let's be honest, it's 100% going to be backwards.
You're trying to get me killed, aren't you?
That's fair. And also, it's almost like egg wrappers are just unnecessary. Also factual.
It's a vehicle.
And Victoria says savory cannoli. Definitely an idea. So, in the meantime,
every one of you motherfuckers are going to come on and be a guest and show me how.
Absolutely. If you want to be a guest on the show, please reach out. If you're available, we do this every Tuesday in the evening, So by all means, please let us know. You will cook from your side. You will be educating Cole. Cole will also be getting drunk. And if we get monetized, I will be doing shots for super chats. So
Hey,
by
we're
all means,
30 days away, give or
we are
take.
we are very
About a
close.
month away from monetized. So be ready for that after the
Absolutely.
new year.
After the new year, we will probably be monetized, and we are also looking at merch. So everyone is getting a mug and or hoodie for Christmas. Just to be very clear, that's what's going to happen. Also for your birthday. So Orchid says she's down. She's definitely going to come on, and we will schedule that. So in the meantime,
Fuck yeah, we haven't
this
had
is-
Orchid on any of our shit in a while.
yeah. So this has been Alfreggrolls. Your trauma is recognized and enjoyable. Just so you know, it makes us feel better that we have broadened your mind to a unique experience. So this has been
And
Hammered
if you don't like the way that I make shit, feel free to come on and tell me otherwise. I'm down to
Absolutely.
learn. I'm down to learn.
Kyle says all guests will be doing coal roast. I mean, didn't we do that again already? Canada will be mad though. That's fair. We're gonna do poutine. I love it. That's fine.
Every day is a roast if I'm like every day is a coal roast if I'm like available.
That is
I'm just
what it is.
roastable.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. You guys have a good night and send us your recommendations.